What's up to YouTube? It's your girl Miss Sadie, and you're now officially in tune to Outrageous TV, where I'm giving you everything I got, beauty tips and music the outrageous way. And I'm here to show you guys the hair that I have in my head right now. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen it. Obviously, Instagram gets everything first. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you're like out of the loop half the time anyways. But yeah, so you know, summertime is all about the curly hair, and right now a lot of companies are contacting me wanting me to review a lot of their curly hair because obviously summer is when curly hair is popping. So when I got asked to do this review, I was super excited because I found out about this company off Instagram, and the pictures were just really, really nice, and the fact that she offers so many different curl patterns, I was just ready. I was actually going to order hair myself, but I got caught up in different reviews. I didn't really get time to order any, so when she asked me to do a review for her, I was definitely about it. She was nice enough to send me out 4 bundles of hair and a closure. The company that I have in my head is Xquisitevirginhair, and the hair that I have in is the Malaysian magical wave. And when it comes to her wave patterns, you know, most companies have, you know, your straight, your body wave, or natural wave, and your curly hair. With her, she offers a body wave, a tight body wave, this magical wave, and I think there's another one that's slightly looser than this one. I think this actually, to me, seems like it's the most curliest, more like on the kinky curly side with the curly hair that she has. But I like that because some people like, you know, looser waves, so the body wave comes in key with that, and then the tight body wave is slightly wavier because me personally, I color treat all my hair, so when I color treat my hair, it loosens up the wave pattern, so I like to have different levels of curly or wavy to play with, and that's why I was really interested in her company. What she sent to me, I have the 2 different business cards that she sent to me, which has all her information on it. Her website, her email, as well as her Instagram. Like I said, that's where I seen her company first, was on her Instagram, as well as this care sheet here of how to take care of the hair. Now, a lot of companies send you these, but I feel like this one is probably the most like in-depth, and it's really going to really help you because you can use this with like any hair, not just the hair that she gives you. I feel like you can use it with any hair, and like while I'm doing a lot of my customers' hair, when they're asking me about virgin hair, I really just sit here and let them read this because it lets them know like what they're going to end up having to do when it comes to taking care of virgin hair, and that really lets them know whether or not they're really going to want to be involved in it. And it seems like a lot when you read the paper, but it's really, really not. It's just really, really informative, and I feel like this is probably, out of all the companies that I've gotten care sheets from, this is probably the most helpful care sheet that I've got to read. So yeah. Now when it comes to the inches, y'all know I am learning this curly hair thing. Like, there's some of y'all that are like beasts with curly hair, like a lot of beauty gurus that do curly hair and they like murder it. I am definitely working on it. Curly hair is just a lot for me to deal with, you guys, and note to self, 4 bundles of curly hair, don't try it. Like, this is a lot of hair. I have 4, actually all 4 bundles and a closure. My closure is about here, and my closure is about here, and all the rest of it is how it looks. Alright, and what I have here is 4 bundles of hair. This hair hasn't been co-washed, it hasn't been anything. This is like straight out of the package. Whatever the hair specs are, I will put them in the video somewhere or in my description bar, because I don't want to sit here and lie and tell y'all something that it's not. But this is how the closure looks. This is how the closure hair looks. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but the closure wave looks slightly looser than the actual bundled hair. The knots were bleached already for me, which I appreciate, because Lord knows I'm not trying to do that. The hair in the closure looks really, really nice. It has a very natural look to it, just like how the hair falls on its own. Like, it has like a very natural look to it. So this is how the closure looks, and I like that it has like this little double bands around here, because some closures don't, and the more you reinstall the closure, the more you end up breaking down the closure. So this is like a nice little piece to have. So this is pretty much the hair and what I got. Okay, so this is the curl pattern of the hair. It took me a lot to unravel this. This hair is like super curly and super like kinky curly. This really, really looks like kinky curly hair, you guys. I've never had kinky curly before, so this is definitely a first. What I will say is the hair is shedding a lot, and again, it's very, very curly hair, and it is like all tight. It has not been co-washed. The other bundles I'm going to go ahead and co-wash before I try to unravel them, because that may be the reason why there's so much shedding, because I didn't. Like, this is a lot of hair at this point, you guys. But we're going to see what it's like. As you see up here, it's like a lot straighter, and then it goes down into the curl here, if you can see. But it is kinky, curly hair. Normally, when I get hair, I don't co-wash it before I color. You guys ask me that all the time. I do not co-wash my hair before I color it. I normally just go ahead and color it, because you're going to wash it when you wash out the bleach and dyes and stuff like that. So I normally do not co-wash it, but because I'm very interested in seeing the hair in its natural state before I color it, I'm going to co-wash the hair, let it air dry, and then I'm going to figure out how I'm actually coloring the hair. That's a whole different process. So hopefully that is done very soon. But like I said, the hair is a kinky, curly texture. It's almost like a fro. Like, it is a lot. I don't know what I got myself into, you guys, because this looks like this is going to be a handful. But y'all know I'm up for any challenge. That is another reason why I picked the hair, because the pictures that I saw, it looked like it was a lot to deal with, but it is definitely a lot to deal with at this point. If you guys have seen me do curly hair before, you guys know I'm doing the U-part enclosure method that I always use. Now that I'm using closures more often, I did this with the same install with my brave hair, as well as I did, I didn't do this with my, no, I did this install I did with my brave hair. So if you guys saw that video, you guys saw how I did the same install the same way. It works the best for me using a skin color stocking cap instead of using an elastic band with my closure. It just works for me. Having that skin color, when I do decide to part the hair, I'll have that natural looking scalp, as well as that elastic that I need to keep my closure as taut as possible, as well as I use my Got to Be Glued gel. This is gel. This is hair gel, you guys. Y'all ask me about this all the time. This is hair gel, and it's mainly used for like white people hair gel. They have like a very, very strong spritz as well. It's a very, very strong hair gel. It's called Got to Be Glued, but it is a hair gel. It is not glue. It is a hair gel, and I use spritz with it, and I go ahead and I mold down my closure in it, and I tie my hair in that night, and I do that probably every 2 to 3 days in the summertime. In the wintertime, I could pull it off a lot longer, more like 4 to 5 days, but or a week maybe, depending on how you have to tie your hair on that night to make sure your closure doesn't come up. But in the summertime, I do that probably like every 2 days, because I sweat and it does lift. But most of the time, I get it to work. My closures look really, really natural lately. You guys seen them on Instagram. They've been looking really good, so I'm really proud of myself when it comes to this closure thing. I'm all about no more leave out. Like, leave out for what? Y'all know I'm about that now. Closures are everything for me. So yeah, back to the hair. The closure did come from their company as well. They do offer closures as well, which I'm loving that as well, because I hate when a company has really, really pretty curly hair, but they have no closure to match it. You know what I'm saying? Curly hair, if you're not natural, is going to be pretty hard for you to match and pretty hard for you to get to look the same. I feel like if you're natural, though, this is definitely going to be like your go-to hair. This reminds me of natural hair all day, like all day, just the way the hair is. At nighttime, when I sleep in the hair, I take the hair in sections, and I comb through the hair using a powder brush, and I do about 5 big twists in the hair. I put rubber bands on the ends of them. I tie this scarf around my closure area so that can stay flat, and then I put the rest of the hair in a bonnet or a silk something. I can just go ahead and stick those twists in. And then in the morning time, I go ahead and get in the shower. I co-wash my hair using Herbal Essence Totally Twisted conditioner, and then I go ahead and put my curly products, which are normally my Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Leave-In Conditioner, my Garnier Fructis Curl Scrunch Gel, and I use the Garnier Fructis Moroccan Oil. And those are the 3 things I normally put on the hair. I let it air dry. This hair actually air dries pretty fast. It gets dry really, really fast. So I do like that about it. I'm thinking about getting a diffuser anyways, though, but this hair does dry really, really fast. The hair does get really big as well. Again, note to self, 4 bundles of curly hair and a closure. Probably shouldn't do that ever again. I may even go and take this top bundle out just because of how big it is. As you see, my longer bundle on the bottom here, the curls are like long. They're like more spiraled and long, whereas the bundles on the top are more poofy, more natural girl looking, while my lower bundle I feel like looks more Spanish girl. I've realized curly hair is different. Like, they're all really different, and a lot of your bundles aren't always the same curl pattern. And that is so hard for me with curly hair, you guys. The inches that I got were a 24, a 22, a 20, and an 18, and I think my closure is a 16. I believe that are my inches. If that's not, I will put the inches in the bottom here, as well as in my info bar. But what happened was, my longest bundle that was sent to me was dyed a 1B because it was meant for somebody else. So the bundle ended up getting mixed into mine. So when I bleached it with the rest of the hair, it didn't quite pull the same as the rest of the hair. The other hair was very light brownish, and it took very well to color. The one that was dyed 1B didn't really pull as well, and the ends ended up getting very, very damaged from me bleaching it or trying to get it as light as the rest of the hair. So what I ended up having to do was cut all of the ends of it off, and I just put that longer bundle in the top as my shortest bundle. So that's why I'm bigger on the top here and not as much down here on the ends. It's not as full on the ends because my longest bundle is now my shortest bundle, if that makes sense to you guys. So I always end up having issues with my length with curly hair. I just, like I said, I'm a beginner with this curly hair thing. Even though I've had 4 different types of curly hair, I'm still learning how to deal with this. It's just a lot, but I really, really like it. I like the fact that I just ombre'd it. I haven't really done an ombre before with myself. I do more ombres with my clients and less with myself. But you guys really like me in dark hair for some reason. I don't know why, but I wanted to try to keep that darkness towards the top because you guys do like that, and I still get to have that light color that makes me feel comfortable that I like. So, yeah, hopefully you guys are liking this install, and the curly hair. I'm going to get you up a little close so you can kind of see. The curl pattern itself, like I said, it really, to me, looks like natural hair. Like, if you were natural, this definitely, to me, looks like what your curls would look like. When I see a lot of girls that have been natural for, like, 4 and 5 years, and their hair has a little length on it, it looks like this to me. So I'm really, really liking it. Again, I do have a closure in the top, but I did it more so where it's more like a pushback method, so I don't have to have a part if I don't want to. Obviously, I can put a part in it if I would like to, but I don't. And I do have my U-part wig sewn down everywhere. That's why I can pull my hair back. I do leave my very edges out. I do brush them all down once I braid my hair down. I really just have a part down the middle and my 6 braids going back, and that's it. And then I just go ahead and brush down all my edges, so when I do sew everything down, glue everything down that I need to have done, I can just go ahead and brush my edges right over top of everything, and it just looks very seamless. It looks very natural and very realistic. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys the back. Again, my inches and length is just ridiculous, but that's how it looks. This big block here, I'm missing a middle section because, like I said, my longest bundle is now my shortest bundle, so I'm really missing a chunk on this bottom portion here, which is annoying, but I'm still working with it. As you guys know, with my brave hair, I had a bunch of crazy inches, and I had cut a lot of that up, and that was looking a little crazy as well, but it doesn't matter. It's a learning process, and a lot of people want to send me hair for me to bleach and color for them, and I'm really not that comfortable with it because I'm not a professional with it. Just like I had issues with my own bundles and coloring my own bundles and having to cut off stuff because I over-process a couple things and stuff like that. I go through those issues because I'm learning, you know what I mean? So I'm not really comfortable doing it for other people. Those of you who are trying to send me hair to color for you guys, I thank you guys for like giving me that and trusting me with that, but I just can't be responsible for no one else's hair. Like, I have companies that ask me to be their color tech, and I can't really, I don't want to be held responsible for messing up someone else's hair. And I'm messing up my own hair, I work with mine, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do that and mess up anybody else's hair. But yes, I did just want to come and tell you guys about this hair. I'm really, really enjoying it, and I'm getting a lot of compliments on it so far. I really do like it. Curly hair is just always a process. It's always a lot of work, but at the same time, it looks really, really nice, especially for the summertime right now. It's really good. Her prices aren't like ridiculous or anything, and that's another reason why I was very interested in trying to order hair myself, because her prices are very reasonable. She has bundle deals, and she does different sales and stuff like that. She does giveaways and things that you guys really need to add on Instagram so you guys can keep up with her and what she has going on. You guys can really, really benefit by following and keeping up with her, as well as I may be doing a giveaway. I'm not going to tell you too much on that because I haven't really figured out everything that I want to do, but some good stuff may be coming you guys' way. I know I haven't been up on my videos like I should be, but I'm just dealing with a lot in my life, personal issues, my relationship, and stuff is just going on. So therefore, it's hard for me to get everything together and do these videos for you guys, but I'm working on it, and hopefully you guys can bear with me, stay fucking with me, because y'all know I love y'all and I'm fucking with y'all. Follow me on Instagram, like I said, Facebook, all that good stuff. I have all the info below, and if you have any questions, hit me up. I'm out.